Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson. Here's Wilson to throw right away.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that, you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They toss it to Warren. Shoves him aside. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 3rd down and 10. Now Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
There's no way he didn't go down.
Mark Andrews, 56 yards. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Got his man, it's Warren. And now off to the races, down the right side. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
Game sometimes, partner.
On second down, Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rolling to his right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Here's one deep for Pickens. Oh, and that is incomplete.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter, obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
To throw is Wilson. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll let it fly for Austin. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin, 40 yards, and the Steelers have taken the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it, this is caught in the end zone. And a fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. We are in for a good one as we're through 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Here's one deep for Pickens. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them?
Oh, I thought Wilson said something about corrected data or something.
They saw something on film. Did you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a
snap
and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Lamar Jackson, he just lost it. He was a real pick.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there.
Watch
Was
it, strap.
3 and out, and they punted the football.
You never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here.
Sit down. Yep.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down as he gets this up past the 30.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Good running, though.
And he'll manage
to
pick up it's second down.
Oh, boy.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way. And giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, here's a keeper.
Yep, don't do it no more. You say it don't go no more than that.
One of the linemen on the other side has got it. So that play, blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that,
I can run this.
so many different keys and reads to make. Sometimes you're making it.
I chucked it and did nothing to him.
You should, and it gets popped free.
He did. He just. Boom. He just stumbled. So what can I challenge?
Tomlin has reached for that run challenge.
What am I challenging?
Throw it out there. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
What did I do wrong?
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Defense, okay.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point now by Boswell.
Chris Boswell.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better.
Sit down. By your former Raven team.
Both of those units in there kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
It's funny.
Throwing on second and long.
Of course, give it that.
Jackson into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
By a former Raven team, bro.
By Patrick Queen.
tell you, Patrick King do not miss y'all. He liked it over there.
17-yard line. And they'll take possession already
He's
in
better.
the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right?
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler.
3 or 4 night.
Russell Wilson from 17 yards out. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead.
Let's see if they'll be nice. And let me get this.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
Lost.
Extra point attempt failed big time.
I thought this was going to be back when he was going to take off.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And good coverage there.
Don't even paying attention right here.
He'll get him down shy of the 20. Baltimore about ready to go on
I think
offense.
it's another
They've
interception.
sort of lost their way, partner. How do they
They're gonna
recalibrate
run.
and
I
get
know.
this proverbial train back on track?
They're going to run every
This
chance
is where
they
leadership
get.
really comes into play. How's the
He's
head coach
pushing him.
handling it? The offensive coordinator?
He wanted to run right
Sometimes
there.
they just make a joke. All right, guys,
Then they
you
read
had
option.
your fun?
Or
All right,
after
throw it
free.
out the window.
Yeah, let's get back
You'll
on
get
track
lost.
here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Jackson, that's complete. Left side to Bateman. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Mark Andrews got easy shot.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Of course.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. Yeah, he's
Oh,
got this to
see.
the 30 before being taken down.
Where's
It's
he?
a gain of 35.
Who's tough?
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before
I
we
don't
get
know
to
how these people
halftime.
have that much time to update their roster. Like it never.
To throw is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
What I tell y'all, I'm not getting nothing with it.
Falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
That's because they're going to flip your team.
Jackson picks it. And the
Like that stuff.
Steelers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left.
Ooh, blue.
And got his man complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And into
The fastest
end zone.
seven.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George
David
Pickens.
Warren, Zach Frazier,
Touchdown here in this
Simon
first half.
Troy Palmer,
And the Steelers will
Flag
extend
surfing
their
up.
lead in the final minute of the half.
GP.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Buying time to his
Yeah, you're going to last it.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Pick it up! Oh, I was going to say.
The DBs has it. And they'll start with
Second
great
fumble that
field
he
position at the 41-yard line.
But me, watch me out.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson being chased out
For
left.
the fifth? Maybe? Yep.
That's the 20.
Fifth one.
And he's brought
See?
down
I don't really like
before he reaches the
this. Lamar is weak to the ball. Can't carry the ball.
there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I didn't know. I would have called
So
something.
we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with John. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Welcome back.
You could have
Charles and I
slapped me.
settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to
Say
receive the
I
football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here. Right,
I'm just gonna give away Odell number like he did in the Jets.
offense set to start this third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was
CJ
really,
Watt
Charles,
coming
a
for the
disaster of a
Gats.
first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's
See
no
that?
going back.
Dang.
And now you have to
He
play
literally
drive by
told me
drive.
he likes
Obviously,
flips.
come back in this spot. It's pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something
It's
together here in the
straps.
second half.
You're not getting the ball. If you just picks.
Now an option play on
Why is he?
second down.
Okay, you're getting
And
that
he
flip.
fumbled it. It's on the ground. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you
Good
brought
running,
in.
Lamar.
But I'll
You
guarantee
got
you, they
fumble.
didn't draw
Watch.
that play.
Boom.
Jackson
Fumble.
hit, and he lost the
What the?
football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37.
Thanks for the ball. No. What just happened? Hit him with that. Damn. He fumbles, right? No. He's literally laid out. He says, nah, give the ball. And if I didn't get that, I would be calling
Hey, I'm all
EA
about defense
themselves.
forcing plays
Thanks for the ball,
and
Lamar.
getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions,
Time to readjust.
yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the... They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Here's 2nd and 10. And here
Nah,
comes
I got
throw
my
number
just
1 for the
confusing
backup QB.
True.
It's over him.
Oh,
And he's going to get this down to the
Jelly.
35-yard line. Big
Yes,
yardage
yes,
down the
yes.
scramble. It gets him a first
drop
down.
it. Wait, can I put Russell Wilson at running back? Bro, if you like to play Rocket League one more time, where's all? I just want to use them real quick. And the receivers, I know. I want to put him in over, I guess, him. Alright,
Feels like they could just roll out
let's see.
anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry
Let's
for
see
this
what
one
this
to end.
can do.
Now when they can rack up some stats,
See,
they
that's
continue
pretty
to add
bad.
to their lead.
Now a throw to
And hold on to the ball.
First down, but it
Be
winds
mad,
up
be mad.
incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They
Very
connected on a
Jefferson.
big play, and sometimes you find the defense
There's
vulnerable.
Cordell
So they
Patterson.
went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Ooh.
And that
Oh,
will
I'm
be incomplete.
going
Tried
back
to
to
dial
him.
up the long one way out there.
Yeah, play him back. Get him out of here. I still want to use Cordell Patterson real quick, though. Where's okay, center. Zach Frazier. Kick return. 97 overall at kick returning. Okay. Put him in. Punt returner. 96 overall. Okay. He good on kicks.
Down.
No, he's and watch him. He's number.
Third down, here's Patterson. There's a nice move. And this
What
play
the-
going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. 3 yards won't be enough
Yeah,
here as that'll
we're
bring up
doing this.
4th down.
I'm scared of this. I'm scared.
They snap it to Fields.
Oh my God.
On the move to his
Block
left.
Jiggy? No. Catch it.
It's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail.
Don't
And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They're running.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and
Stop.
make it look more
Passing
respectful.
interference, yep.
That's probably gone out the
I know
window,
they're called
Charles,
passing interference.
I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one is turned out to be
down, Derek.
nightmare realized.
Not going anywhere, big boy.
Ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
That was a good, forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw in that play.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up.
You got to get back for it.
They're going to set a shot at the 32-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put...
He's got a man complete and caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Jump off! You're supposed to be a wide? Jeez.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the ball. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
If you don't get him, Derek, I'm just not giving him. Holding. Oh my God, I can't hold.
So now,
no, I hit the wrong thing.
Confused. The defense accepted the holding penalty, but they just got the fumble recovery, so that will be negated. That's a tough one to comprehend.
Yeah, but
They set up the screen for Henry.
sit down. Sit down.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Looking for a seam, but finding none.
Look, nobody wants the ball.
Scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I'm trying to keep it open.
Jackson from the shotgun. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers.
Good God,
It's going to be short here, barely.
What?
Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Stupid. He's gonna run with Derrick Henry. I'm not stupid. Exactly.
They'll run. It's Henry.
No pussy gets it, bro.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. And they'll let the quarterback.
Yeah, what I
keep
tell
it
you
here
about
on
him.
1st and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah. I'm finna injure this dude. Hold on. Player skill. Yep, need that. Quarterback are throwing dots. Interceptions. Need it. One tackling. W. Reaction time. I mean, pass coverage. Reaction time. Let's predict their play. Ball security. I don't need it. Not either. That's good. They not
As they
making a
come to the
comeback.
line, they
They
will
don't
not be
win.
able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach.
That was straight too. And you're not doing anything. Sit down the ball.
It's picked by the linebacker T.J. Watt, still on his feet, and he brings this
Think
one
about it.
back.
That was straight too.
For a Steeler touchdown.
Watch that. Sounds like he looks straight at me like, hey man, you want the ball? Here you go. Thank you, buddy. Devil, sit it.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they
No,
got this
I
game.
mean, I see that. He's so catches.
And would you believe it, this is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their
No,
lead
when I
by
go down
2.
this field, I hit it. He should fumble the ball.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turns. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
For the fourth time today, y'all.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
That was too easy, though.
Steelers. Justin Fields, 35 yards. And the Steelers add 6 more to their point total.
We should catch this
And they're
game.
on cruise control right now here in the fourth.
Right?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Dot.
And it's thrown here is incomplete.
Why she broke up on him?
Let me go ahead and show
Get the
my
ball,
age a
bro.
little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but
let's
go back to reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Yes, definitely.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Why would you run? Sit
Now
down.
look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Throwing is Jackson.
Got the ball.
Given 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
I missed the first 6 sticks.
Quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
There's no... Why did I hit him in? Alright, I'll block the hit.
Touchdown. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
So I'll tell you, that's a hit. I don't need to like this.
call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're
I
feeling
could
good
do
about
it.
just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the
If I
biggest
was
thing
block
they're
it,
calling
would
it
have
now,
blocked that game.
our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And Pittsburgh getting set.
Yeah, he can go. I don't want Cordell Patterson anymore. Just on kickoffs. So. We're running back.
Field. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My
Yes,
guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do, go and get more. Oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out. And that's one of the...
One, two.
It's not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
Warren will try the right side. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 11 more on that one and another first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers.
I thought Jalen wanted to come out
Come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a one-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
As a
Not totally. I wouldn't even go doing that.
You're
something
expecting to see
was
nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Good job.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for two. They'll try and run it here. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's in the end zone to tack on two more.
Hit it. I'll just stop.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of it. Type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Jackson now on second and 10.
Oh, he got his get back on.
Get this inside the 30.
You don't need to celebrate. You got 40
yards on that one at a Raven first. Now Jackson on first down. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Jackson will throw again. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
There's no coming back there.
Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Jackson on 1st down. And this is called to get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive. And it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
I can stop that kick.
That's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
George Pickens and the Steelers headed back out for another series. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know when a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thing. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
This will give me an X factor though in this game.
Well, fans
Did my job. Found that coach.
There's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
That'll do it for us.
Alright, y'all.